Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? May 17, 2019. Almost said 2017. And my name's Kent in Carlsbad, California. And you just missed a brand new Tesla. Guy I was just speaking with a second ago had just purchased a brand new Tesla. And I was going to get him in the video, but he took off. So there he is right there in the distance. Hopefully my future car. I love the Tesla. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit about the market. Market is very good, as we all know, watching whatever you watch. I go to CoinGecko, but markets are very, very good right now. But I want to talk a little bit tonight about the blockchain. And I want to talk about technology. And I want to talk about the brands, Louis Vuitton, Christian Dior, that are now moving their brands to the blockchain. And I'll put the link below. The reason for that is to protect their brands and for people to be able to always know the product and not have some knockoff that imitates them and hurts the value of their brands. But these brands, you know, if you're able to put it on a blockchain, and it's the Ethereum blockchain right now, but if you're able to put it on a blockchain, what you're able to do is you're able to track the product from first being made all the way through the market, all the way to the second-hand market. So you always know that you're buying a legitimate Louis Vuitton, or you're always buying a legitimate Christian Dior, because you have an application that allows you to log onto the blockchain and track that product. This is supply side. This is able to track things on the blockchain. This is the way the future will be. The future needs to be, in order for brands like Louis Vuitton and Christian Dior, in order for them to maintain that price, that price that they demand, or that price that they have over other products. They've got to have a way of being able to keep that under control. Blockchain is a perfect way for that to happen. So that's why Christian Dior, that's why Louis Vuitton are moving to the blockchain. Very good idea to have that on the blockchain, so it keeps the integrity of the brand and allows the brand to maintain its value. And so people will pay more for it, because there it is. You can track it on the blockchain. And the other thing I want to talk about a little bit tonight is I want to talk about, I've talked a little bit here recently about politics and about trade wars and tariffs, which is really a political issue, because governments are the ones that establish those kinds of negative things, in my opinion. But really, I'm not into politics. I could really care less about politics. I'm into technology. That's what I care about. I care about technology. And in my mind, solving issues with trade would be better solved by investing in technology. For instance, if you're in the United States, if you feel like you have an unfair advantage with trade, the way to make your trade more competitive with the rest of the world is to invest in technology. And my mind is put money into technology that's going to help you compete better on a global basis. Not this elitist mentality. The elitist mentality is, we've always been number one. We're always going to be number one. Give a damn less of what everybody else does in the world. We're going to be number one. And if we're not number one, we're going to make it so we're number one by punishing everybody. That's an elitist mentality. A technology mentality would be, let's invest in new technologies. For instance, the blockchain. Why don't we put money in the blockchain? Allow companies to have better access over the supply side chain, better ways of being able to make product and distribute product and keep product more efficient by having it on the blockchain. The open ledger, like sharing information. One of the things I noticed today, and I always watch the market, the stock market, of course, as well as the crypto market, is that Walmart is doing very, very well. And one of the reasons Walmart's doing well right now is because they're competing with Amazon on the online basis. And one of the things they're able to do now is they're able to offer overnight shipping for free. So people are buying from Walmart now because you get it the next day for free. Well, that takes a lot of effort for Walmart to be able to maintain a very close control over products in the supply chain. So from manufacturing to delivery, all through that process, they have to keep a very tight control over that. And the way to do that is by the blockchain. Blockchain's technologies that helps them do that. So now they're able to compete with Amazon, and they're able to have more online sales, which is the future of retailing, as well as having brick and mortar, which is a good place to pick things up if you order things online in bulk. So, this is the way economies need to operate in the future. Economies need to operate with new technologies, such as the blockchain. Governments should be investing in blockchain technology and not spending time, effort, and energy in trade wars and tariffs and taxes. That's elitist, old way thinking. That's old technology. I'm a technologist. That's what I love. I'm not a politician, and I certainly don't care for, to think all day long about rules and regulations and tariffs and taxes. I'd rather take my time learning things like the blockchain. And I see one of the congressmen here recently. I can't remember what his name is, but he actually wanted to outlaw Bitcoin because he says, and his only reason for outlawing Bitcoin is because it was going to change our current system. Didn't want to change it. We like the way where everything is right now. We don't want to change it. And the fact this is threatening current ways of business is a threat to us, and we want it not to be. We want to eliminate it, which is a very narrow way of looking at the world. If it doesn't work the way it used to work, if we don't have it work the way we want it to work, if it doesn't work that way, then we just don't want it to be here. Technology opens your mind, allows you to think of new ways of doing things, like the computer, like the internet. The first time I saw a computer, I knew it was better than using a typewriter. First time I saw the internet, I knew it was better to have a business online than it was to have a business like what it is behind me, a brick and mortar. You have an online business, you can do business with anybody in the world. You have a business here on Carlsbad State Street, you're pretty much limited to the people that walk by you in this little area. So, technology is the future. In my mind, we should be investing in blockchain, open ledger, technology, making things more streamlined. That makes us more competitive in the world, makes anybody more competitive in the world. And you don't need trade barriers and tariffs and to create hostile situations with trading partners around the world. So believe me, that's the way to be. And I think that's the way we're going. I think blockchain is the way of the future. And when you see companies like Christian Dior and Louis Vuitton going that way, protecting their brands on the blockchain, from manufacturing to sale to secondary market, you can see how this is making their product more valuable, as Walmart's doing with being able to deliver products quicker and faster. That's the way you compete. You don't compete by trying to put barriers up. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.